I'm going to read from my new book that's coming out with Four-Way in October. There are four kind of voices, voice thingies maybe, of four little girls, their teacher, a detective, and they'll probably mention their mother, who's a witch. The girls buried themselves for 2 weeks. We think the worst thing a parent can do is love one child less than the others. When the sun comes out, we'll walk 20 pounds below our natural weight in cut sleeves and burn so badly the littlest will worry that something awful has set into our skin, and the one with the coolest hands will kiss her shoulders. While we are away from the world, we are wise and sound wise. If we were rabbits, we'd be shot dead and hanging in a pantry by now. Tell us, are we runaways if we walked out the heavy front door? Unlocked and footfall. The ground sticks to our mother's lip gloss, and witches don't like anything except maybe cat hair sticking to their chant holes. We've never had wine sap apples before, never blue potatoes. We don't even know snow, winter, mugs. How do we know what these things are? Down here, we still hear noises. We won't have to live in this hole much longer. So this next poem, I got obsessed with the thorn rooms. There are these miniature rooms in the basement of the Art Institute in Chicago. So I guess this poem kind of came from one of those rooms. I also wrote it in quatrains, which I never do, and my theory of quatrains is that they're like transgender. And we can talk about this more later. Yeah. The smartest person in the room never speaks. We don't know how the sisters crawled out of the window, the detective said, counting footsteps from the rocking chair to the window, from the desk to the window, as if the girls, scattered around the room one by one, got up and left. The carpet looks as though it's only been crept upon. There are no impediments, even under the platform rocker. Chairs and other furniture sit very wide apart. If a table held cold drinks, they couldn't be reached from sitting. Lincoln and his son hang above the fireplace hardware. The girls called him the Fifth. They thought they would catch tuberculosis from the portrait. There were Revolutionary soldiers in the family. The girls wanted to register their names. Child-sized chairs made the detective feel tall in an old way. He stood in the bay near the Gothic Revival windows. The four sisters were like deer taking a rose without any sign they had been there or would return. The girls hung wooden boxes they made. Their teacher let them work together, creating one piece at a time, working without talking, planning how all sisters plan. They reupholstered a parlor chair with dark green denim. No one knows how big houses came to exist, how anyone could walk in on a daily basis, mount a Ward period wall clock, pollute the cold kitchen with pork dumplings, heat the toilet lid. The detective wondered if the girls knew how to ride bicycles. 4 wool coats were gone. There was no way to console the cross-armed mother who made the detective nervous, even after she went down to her kitchen, peered over the Dutch door, and sure enough, a porcelain leg.